This is IShowSpeed, a global icon who completely broke the internet. You've seen him celebrating with Cristiano Ronaldo, you've heard his echo in stadiums, and you've watched the viral clips of pure, unfiltered chaos that have racked up billions of views. He's a worldwide phenomenon, a record-breaking streamer who commands audiences of millions from Nigeria to Indonesia. But just a few years ago, this was IShowSpeed, Darren Watkins Jr., a teenager in a dark room in Cincinnati, Ohio, streaming to maybe 2 people. His family questioned what he was doing with his life. Obscurity was his reality, and his net worth was practically zero. This is the secret story of how Darren Watkins Jr. gambled everything on himself, shattered every rule in the book, and became the most chaotic and controversial superstar on the planet. The Ordinary World. Born on January 21, 2005 in Cincinnati, Ohio, Darren Watkins Jr.'s early life wasn't exactly a recipe for stardom. He was a regular kid with a love for video games. In 2016, at just 11 years old, he launched his YouTube channel, posting gameplay of titles like NBA 2K and Fortnite. But for years, it was a silent grind. His first videos earned next to nothing, and his income stayed near zero. While other future stars were carefully crafting their brands, Darren was just a kid in his bedroom, shouting at a screen with almost no one watching. His early attempts at making content were met with skepticism, especially from his mother, who worried about his intense focus on what looked like a dead-end hobby. This period was defined by struggle. His family life had its challenges, and his YouTube channel was a ghost town. Even by 2018, as he started experimenting with live streams, his growth was painfully slow. The world of internet fame felt impossibly far away. He wasn't IShowSpeed yet, he was just Darren, a kid with a dream that most people would call a delusion. The call and the pivot. The turning point came with the global shutdown of the pandemic in 2020. With schools closed and the world on pause, Darren had nothing to do but stream. He made a critical decision. He was going all in. He later recalled giving up on school and everything else to dedicate himself entirely to YouTube. It was during this period that he discovered the key to his future. He didn't find a mentor, he became his own. He leaned into the one thing that made him different, his raw, explosive, and totally unpredictable energy. He stopped trying to be like other gamers and instead cranked his own personality up to 11. The shouting, the rage-quitting, the unfiltered meltdowns, it all became part of the show. This pivot from a generic gaming channel to a stage for his chaotic persona was his big bet. Crossing the threshold. 2021 was the year the fuse was finally lit. Those little sparks of attention on TikTok caught fire, and his YouTube channel exploded. His subscriber count skyrocketed, hitting the 1 million subscriber milestone in June 2021. Suddenly, Darren wasn't just some kid in a bedroom anymore. He was making real money from super chats, merchandise, and a rapidly growing audience that couldn't get enough of his energy. But it was his obsession with a global soccer icon that would launch him far beyond the gaming community. His loud, over-the-top support for Cristiano Ronaldo, punctuated by his now famous SUIII chant, became a core part of his identity. This obsession built a bridge between the worlds of gaming and international football, introducing him to a massive, global audience that had never watched a gaming stream before. His content was no longer just about video games. It was about passion, fandom, and the hilarious, unhinged lengths he would go to for his idol. Tests, allies, and enemies. With explosive growth came intense scrutiny and career-threatening controversies. Speed's path was never a straight line. It was a chaotic scribble of massive wins and devastating setbacks. The very thing that made him famous, his unfiltered style, also made him a target. In December 2021, this came to a head during an appearance on a live stream with fellow streamer Aiden Ross. After a heated exchange, Speed made sexist comments that were widely condemned. The fallout was swift and severe. Twitch permanently banned him from the platform for sexual coercion or intimidation. He didn't fade away. He doubled down on YouTube, and his audience followed him there. This bizarre pattern of controversy, followed by even greater success, would become his signature. He faced criticism for his behavior at the 2022 FIFA World Cup, but he apologized and kept growing. He accidentally flashed his viewers during a stream in August 2023, an incident that went viral but didn't result in a ban from YouTube, who deemed it unintentional. Each test, each enemy, each moment that seemed to spell his doom was somehow woven into the narrative of his unstoppable rise. This story is a roller coaster. and it's far from over. If you're fascinated by creators who break all the rules, make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell, because the chaos is just getting started. The reward and mainstream breakthrough. The ultimate reward for his relentless, globe-trotting quest came on a Saturday in June 2023. After countless failed attempts to meet his hero, Speed was waiting outside a stadium in Lisbon following a Portugal match. With the help of AC Milan player Rafael Leao, Cristiano Ronaldo stopped his car, got out, and greeted an overwhelmingly emotional Speed. The clip of him finally meeting his idol, showing off his Ronaldo tattoo, and doing the SUIII celebration with the man himself became an iconic moment in internet history. This wasn't just a fan meeting a celebrity, it was a mainstream breakthrough. Speed was no longer just an internet personality, he was a cultural figure interacting with global icons. His music career also took off. He signed with Warner Records, and his track World Cup charted in several countries. By late 2024, his fame had become so immense that a live stream from Indonesia shattered records, attracting over 1 million concurrent viewers, a feat he achieved alone, without a major event or collaboration. Solidifying an empire. After winning Breakout Streamer of the Year at the SUIII Awards in 2022, he won the coveted Streamer of the Year award at the Streamer Awards in both 2024 and 2025. His 2025 win was largely credited to his massively ambitious Speed Does America tour, a cross-country IRL streaming marathon that generated non-stop viral moments. His empire expanded far beyond streaming. He made a surprise appearance at the WWE Royal Rumble in 2024 and even raced Olympic gold medalist Noah Lyles in a stunt organized by Mr. Beast. As of early 2026, his net worth is estimated to be in the tens of millions, with reports varying between $15 million and $40 million, a staggering figure for someone who was earning nothing just 6 years ago. And in a true full-circle moment, 2 outfits based on his likeness were added to Fortnite in late 2025, the very game he once played in obscurity. The resurrection and the legacy. The culmination of his journey from a Cincinnati bedroom to global icon is happening right now. In late December 2025, Speed embarked on his most audacious project yet, the Speed Does Africa Tour. This journey transformed him into a cultural ambassador, with his streams from countries like Kenya and Nigeria drawing hundreds of thousands of live viewers and challenging stereotypes with his signature blend of chaos and genuine curiosity. Then, on January 21st, 2026, while streaming from Lagos, Nigeria, he celebrated his 21st birthday by hitting a monumental milestone: 50 million subscribers on YouTube. It was a historic moment broadcast live to the world from the heart of a continent that embraced his chaotic energy. The story of IShowSpeed is more than just a rise to fame. It's a masterclass in the power of authenticity, no matter how loud, messy, or controversial it may be. He is the personification of a new kind of fame, one that is raw, interactive, and completely unpredictable. He broke every rule of content creation on his way to the top, and behind the memes, the barking, and the chaos is the story of Darren Watkins Jr., a kid who was told he was wasting his time, who bet everything on himself, and who built an empire by simply being Speed. If Speed's journey inspired you, drop a SUIII in the comments, hit subscribe, and join the journey, because the next viral moment could happen any second. And trust me, you don't want to miss it.